Or Yoshi Tyree Edwards has been arrested on 4 counts of attempted first-degree murder.
TBG first day out the same Glock that made him drop. I still have spin a bin on all they blocks. Yoshi spun the bin again. I flipped again, them chopper bullets in the wind. I slang this like fan spin again. Yeah, I'm smoking on that rush. Yeah, I'm smoking on that truck. Yeah, that boy up. Yeah, when I caught that, I left his face up in his lap. Hey, yeah, you know me. Oh yeah, I put on for that right.
Everything we about to talk about in this video is alleged. This situation basically a glow gang, an OTF situation that got out of hand. You heard about chains being took, you heard about people retaliating for chains being took, but you ain't never heard about no bodies or nothing crazy like that between the two groups. Both the two groups knew each other. Glow gang and OTF knew each other, but it's the same situation with TBG and BBG. The same situation, NBA, Fredo Bang, all of them knew each other. Go back to the iPhone 6 video. This Joan is basically a glow gang, the OTF situation that got out of hand, where it actually got took there. You had people like Fredo, you had a lot of people that was able to step in the middle of the Joan and keep the Joan from spiraling out of control. This Joan, there wasn't nobody to step in the middle of the Joan to keep the Joan from spiraling out of control. If there was somebody that was able to do it, they didn't do it. A lot of people say Boosie. When people get to talking about that, a lot of people bring up Boosie name. They say Boosie could have stepped in the middle of this joint and kind of kept it from getting out of hand and things like that. Because Boosie got ties to both sides and he like a big homie and things like that. You feel me? And with the glow gang, the OTF joint, it wasn't just Fredo. There was a lot of other people who had big name in the street that stepped in the middle of the glow gang, the OTF joint, and kept the joint from spiraling out of control. But this joint, that wasn't able to happen. So that bring me to Lil Yoshi. That bring me to Fredo Bang. TBG started in the streets. NBA started as a rap group. I feel like NBA, they just a more wilder, looser glow gang. For NBA, they was just a little bit more loose than glow gang, because you see NBA names tied up in multiple murders. They trying to accuse NBA of this murder. They trying to accuse NBA of that murder. Even though glow gang was around murders, it was never just people just overly getting charged with murders inside of glow gang, outside of people like C-Day, outside of a few people here and there. Versus a group like OTF, they getting charged with murders back to back, murder here, murder there. They talk about Young Boy like he's a fucking child. When Fredo Bang and Lit Yoshi talk about Young Boy, they diss Young Boy, that's believable as because it's especially Fredo Bang, because it's like you see the motherfucking iPhone 6 video, they're in the video together. So you know that it's all together. You see Young Boy in the TBG shirt on. Like the TBG been going on since before all these got famous. This TBG been going on since around the time Lil Boosie got famous. Type killer. The TBG been going on for a long time, so it's like just like I feel like Glow Gang didn't want no all-out situation with OTF. I feel the same way about NBA. I feel like they don't want no all-out situation with TBG. They not gonna back down from TBG, but they don't want no all-out situation with them. OTF started in the streets. Glow Gang is a rap group. TBG started in the streets. NBA is a rap group. TBG is more entrenched than NBA. I feel like phone them don't really want no smoke with them. You got people like Lit Yoshi, who is allegedly being accused of terrorizing them. Fredo Bang got such a big bag behind this joint. He not gonna let Lit Yoshi go to jail. Like, you done seen crazier situation, like people being accused of like multiple homicide, and due to the fact of the bag that was behind them, the people end up beating the situation. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, Boosie. I know a lot of people always bring up Boosie, but how you not gonna bring up Boosie situation? So Frodo was accused of over 5 murders and was sitting on death row. And I ain't even gonna lie, folks, if Boosie didn't have that bag, if that was somebody else who didn't have that bag, folks, you already know what's gonna happen, folks. You already know how the situation is gonna play out. Money matters. You can't even just sit up here and front your move like, oh, no, if he ain't had the money, it would have played out the same way. Like, no, having the money is the reason why he beat the 6 murders. That is what it is. Fredo Bang counting the money on Instagram Live while he waiting for them to go ahead, give Yoshi a bond and go ahead and post that joint. And he did exactly that. Yoshi home. Yoshi can't be on camera with Fredo. Yoshi can't be in no videos. Yoshi can't drop no music. Yoshi can't do nothing. But Yoshi the one that they're allegedly accusing of terrorizing young boys, bro. Every time something happens, Yoshi is like the King Von of TBG. Everybody know what King Von was, the OTF. Rest in peace, King Von. Everything that King Von had his hand in, people was able to talk about now because he's not here to be prosecuted for any of it. But basically, they are trying to say, allegedly, Lit Yoshi is basically King Von, but of TBG, like basically what King Von was to OTF. They basically saying that's what Lit Yoshi is. Fredo Bang is Dirk, and Lit Yoshi is King Von. But it's crazy because Fredo Bang is like a more aggressive Dirk, because everybody know Fredo Bang, he done been booked for his own homicide. So it's like, you know, even though Dirk, he is actually fighting an attempt murder right now, but everybody know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Lit Yoshi, he's basically that. Everybody know what King Von was to OTF. Everybody know what King Von name holds, like the type of weight that King Von name holds. They trying to say that allegedly Lit Yoshi's name holds this same type of weight. And they trying to say he allegedly terrorizing NBA young boy and the whole NBA camp. They trying to say he allegedly shot young boy girlfriend, whoever young boy girlfriend was at the time. You know, young boy be having a lot of girlfriends. Yoshi is allegedly a monster out here. So why wouldn't they be? If Yoshi is in the middle of a war with you and all your people, all happening to your people, your girl done got shot, your got shot, they allegedly saying few of your got killed, you might be a monster too in your own right. I feel like TBG is bullying these NBA, but the NBA, they is loose, so they is not just finna go for niggas. Them. So that's why you hear about the alleged bodies that they got on their end. The alleged shit they done did to TBG. Allegedly, they did that to G Money. So it's like these NBA, they, even though it come off as they the little, they not going for that. But at the end of the day, these TBG, they got monsters who just coming back. Like you overly hearing about NBA and they get killed. So even though they not for none, they taking a lot of losses. Fredo Bang got plenty songs with this Lil Yoshi. Go listen to him, bro. He gonna tell you the John right out his mouth. And I know a lot of people, they gonna be like, any into it with another nigga gonna tell you get on. He into it with, he trying to make it bad any way he can. But I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like this Yoshi got the mother to back it up. Like you go look at news reports, news articles, they saying that Yoshi did everything to these. When this nigga say that these niggas scared of him, I'm gonna take a little bit more heed to it versus another saying, oh, these scared of me, without nothing to back it up. A lot of Baton Rouge people will tap in and they'll let me know really what's to Lit Yoshi. Y'all already know what's going on, man. Shout out to everybody, keep putting up. Y'all hop in the comments.
First day out, the same Glock that made them drop. I still done spin a bin on all they blocks. Yoshi spent the bin again. I flipped again, them chopper bullets in the wind. I slang this like fan spin again. Yeah, I'm smoking on that rice. Yeah, I'm smoking on that truck. Yeah, that boy up. Yeah, when I caught that, I left his face up in his lap. Hey, yeah, you know me. Oh yeah, I put on for that right.
Rest in peace to Foden. I remember he was yoking shit. I'm posted up on Wilson by McDonald's selling coke and shit. Don't get caught by Winona. I got Foden out there smoking. And if you get locked up, I pay your bond. This shit ain't over, bitch.